Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaste friends. This video is on what I call as mapping life's trajectory. It's an Excel tool for the critical longitudes on the 120-year Saturn Jupiter journey. It is a continuation of our previous video wherein we saw what those critical longitudes are. We were doing it for multiple number of people. We were just evaluating what the critical longitudes were for very many people. In this video, when I was talking with one of my friends in New Zealand, who is also a subscriber, Sri Krishna ji, he brought out a nice point that people would be more interested in their own lives of say 120 years from their birth, and what all are the critical points and when Saturn and Jupiter are crossing in their individual chart. So this is for the individual. So definitely I thought he suggested that I do this, so I am carrying it on. So this is, as I already told you in the last video, the critical longitudes that we are talking about in this video are what you see as Sun plus Moon plus Jupiter plus Saturn, 6th house, 8th house plus 12th house, and Gulika minus Saturn and all that, which were already discussed in our previous video. What I have done here is I have taken just one person. You can use it for any of you. And then plotted Saturn's transit. The blue color you see here is Saturn's transit. This person was born in 1924. And I'm tracing Saturn's transit every year. So 1925, 26, 27 to 38. Then it nearly 360 degrees is Pisces. So once it goes to Pisces, in the same year it goes, and then it comes back to Aries. So this line is meaningless. This blue line is meaningless. So the year line alone you have to trace. So it went through the till Aries, these are cycles of multiple cycles. And the other lines that you see here are the longitudes that we saw in the previous slide, the critical longitudes. So whenever Saturn was crossing critical longitudes, so in this case it started in 1942, it was crossing. This longitude was getting crossed in 1947, things like that. In fact, this is that of my father who died in April 2021. And when you see this, April 2021, he died in April. So this was being crossed by this Sun plus Moon plus Jupiter plus Saturn, which was where Saturn was. Saturn was in Capricorn. So you can also check this sign here. So similarly, you can check the Jupiter's transit the same day. It is also from 1924 when he was born. So and 1921, Jupiter was in Aquarius, and 21 April he died, and the green line, which is 6th plus 8th plus 12th house, he was nearly 97 or something years old. He saw multiple cycles of Jupiter, and he died here. So this is what the Excel is going to do. I will just illustrate to you the Excel. It is exactly the same in structure as what so you give the date of birth of one individual, and you don't have to change year because I'm just adding 1 year to the previous value of date of birth. So one has to give the date of birth, time of birth, place is left to you, but you have to definitely give the latitude, longitude and the time zone. The rest are all calculated by Excel, and this also you don't have to touch because this is just 1 year. So it is the same Excel as the last video, but only thing is each row does not represent different individuals, but the same individual but different years of his life. So these are actually calculated by the program itself. So do watch the previous video to understand what the other calculations are, and it maps this, as I already told you, in separate sheets. I am pasting it, so one can in fact try out different people, but one has to enter the name of the individual. So this is for one individual, multiple years. Hope this is useful to you. I will put the downloadable link and maybe try it out and check if these transits make meaning. And one can also add, if you are interested, to maybe the other points here, like just like I have put this Saham, you can add some other Saham, which is a combination of longitudes, and check those points every year, because Saturn's and Jupiter's longitudes here are calculated by formulas. So for people who do not know how to use this Excel, because this would require this is built on 64-bit, you can watch the video by Jyotishi ji, which link I have already shared and is also available here. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.